Well, I forgot my GoPro. First day out getting wood. Yeah, this is level. You go all the way down. I'm gonna cut, let's see, this tree, and this tree, all dead red firs. Start of, what is this, the 2024 wood getting season. We burn wood all year long, so I try to start early to get my wood pile stocked up before September elk season, as well as we got bear season 2 weeks away. So we try to get this stuff done early as we can, when we can. Typically I'll bring my dogs out, but lately I drive to work. This is my way to work, so on my way home today I'm just falling these 3 trees. It doesn't take any more gas than driving to and from work, so I'll just leave these up here, stash them kind of, as long as they don't hit the road. If they hit the road, then I'll be up here during the dark, but I should be able to fall them in a safe place where they'll just sit until I can come back up here and chop them up, get them to the road. We're probably 150 from the road, where yeah, right there. We're quite a ways up from the road. Yeah, guys, this is the life of North Idaho. In my opinion, I love being able to provide heat for my family and save some money throughout the winter, so we can do extra fun stuff. You know, it might save for traps, it might save for some stuff for the wife here and there. So this is why we do it. We save money, burn wood. You spend a little money on the saws and stuff, but eventually it pays itself off. But we're gonna get this cut down before the sun goes down over the mountain right there, way up there. Well, looks like we're going to the road. Hopefully it didn't cross over it. Broke a little bit on the way down, but we got it. Well, I already knew I had a dull chain, so that's what took the face cut so long. The center of this tree is a little bit rotten. You can see, pretty good hinge though. You can see where it hit there, trying to go down through there. I was hoping to get it a little bit more that way, but it went straight down. We'll go get it. I think it hit the road. So I was really hoping that tree would have fallen and not gone all the way down. Pretty sure it did. Typically, I'll bring my wife and kids and dogs and I'll have my wife stand on the road. This year we have enough radios. I'll be able to just shout out that it's falling and make sure there's no cars down there. This is the first time it's ever actually hit the road. Oh, steep up in here. Climbing over stuff. Chainsaw in hand. Oh, praise the Lord. I don't think it did hit the road. Oh, this stuff is so steep. So steep. Set the saw down. That's the path of least resistance for that tree. And I think, praise the Lord, it hit a rock. We might be able to go up and cut another one. We'll go make sure it's not on the road at all, but it looks like it broke. The majority of it stayed. Woo! Oh, this is where we start losing weight for the summer. We got all the winter weight still on us, sweating and going up and down these hills the first time of the year. It's brutal sometimes. This is exactly what we wanted. The tip of it sticks out right there. This big stump, cedar stump, stopped it. It wedged itself in between this tree and that stump and a couple other trees. I know it's public land. I buried the end. If anything, if someone comes by and takes it, then someone comes by and takes it. That's what public land is. It's not your tree unless you take it out right now. And I'm trying to stash some trees up here. So, Lord willing, no one comes by and takes it within the next week. I'll be up here on Friday, and hopefully we'll have those 3 trees down here. We left the saw way up there. It's about a 45-degree angle. We're gonna go up there and cut one more. All right, I ran down and got my GoPro. Figured I was already almost to the road. I already know people are gonna say, your chainsaw's dull, your wedge wasn't deep enough. I am not a professional. I am a run-of-the-mill guy, getting by in life the way I feel like the Lord has directed me to provide for my family, the way our forefathers, our grandfathers, their grandfathers, the Indians, all of them. Obviously, it's living against the system. You can't live just off the grid necessarily. You work too hard, in my opinion. A lot of people say I was born 100 years too early, or too late. But this is fun for me. I love going out like this. I love being able to provide for my family. And hey, I got a flannel on in Idaho. I don't got my beard anymore, but that's what mountain men wear, right? Flannels, beard. I guess I'm wearing my flat bill today. I didn't want to get my other one dirty at work. My wife says, as I fall over, my wife says I need to look good sometimes. And my hats do not stay good, as you can see. This is what I do on a weekly basis. So, for the haters, I know my chainsaw's dull. I have a new blade, I just didn't put it on it. I've been cutting wood for 4 years, almost 8 years now, really. I've gotten a lot better at falling trees. First ones, I'm sure I probably almost killed myself and I didn't know about it, but this is where we've gotten. I've learned a lot. This is life. Life is always learning, and if you're not always learning, then what are you doing? You know, you don't just sit on the couch. Get up, do something, learn something new. Figure out life is more than just looking at your phone, looking at the TV. Yeah. Saw right up there. Oh, this is real vertical. It's literally 45, climbing. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll go get the next one. That one stopped. Woo! There she is. I can't see the front camera, but somewhere right around in that area, that hole, that's where the tree got stuck. Exactly where we wanted it the first time. The only problem about that is then I have to rock climb to get it. But we got it. Let's see, we got off work at 5. It is 6:10. I think that's enough work. This one here is a little big. Well, maybe not big. It is a little it leans way that way. And as you can see, there's nothing to catch this tree. It leans way this way. There's no way it'll fall that way. And I don't like trying to hinge them over themselves a lot of times, and then you just run into breakage. And so I'm gonna probably bring my wife up this weekend, maybe, since those are there. Maybe we'll fall this one, and she'll be down there on the radio on the road, stopping traffic. Do it the safe way. Maybe we'll go cut some rounds out of those other ones, get this one unstuck. Now that's a good tree. I really wanted it to fall right in between that tree and go that way. But I figured, I was almost 100% positive my notch wasn't that far to that side. Pretty good hinge though. Didn't pull very many fibers, but I'm not looking for perfection. I'm just looking for this tree to go down there. And it did, and we're on our way down. It is steep. It is so steep. I mean, I don't even know if I can do it justice just by walking down this, angling it. It's just so sketchy. No hands, as you can see. I mean, I don't even got my chainsaw. Kind of got to side hill it. Then you come out to this beautiful rock cropping. You can see straight down. We live in a beautiful place. I mean, no matter where you're at, you can find beautiful areas. Some people find beauty in some things. We just took a trip to Texas, and there's a whole bunch of blue bonnets and Indian paintbrush flowers everywhere on the sides of the road. Reminds me of my childhood in Colorado. We lived there for a little while, and those flowers are really, really pretty this time of year. We're gonna get down here safely. I'm gonna turn this thing off. I'll show you the tree when we get down there. Look at this beauty. It's a beautiful red fir. Gotta save the butt. That's why I cut my notch from the bottom instead of the top, so I can save as much firewood as possible. Straight as an arrow shaft. There's one little kink in it. Some good firewood. Maybe we'll be able to upend it end over end. I've done that before, not with something this big, but we'll go down, cut it, see what we can get out of it. All right, well, I don't think I can go down that way where the tree goes. It's too steep, rock cliffs. I was gonna mark it up. I have my hatchet with me, and I have that marked at 16, so I can just go through and take a notch out of it, like a bird's foot, crow's foot. When you're framing, you make a crow's foot where you want your 2x4 to sit. And I was gonna notch it out, that way I don't have to do it when I come back, but it's getting late. Bible studies tonight, which I'll be late for, but My wife, yeah, it's steep. My wife helps and works with the Good Samaritan rehabilitation, which I went through 11 years ago and then again 5 years ago. But she works for them for the intensive outpatient, so she has to sign people in and out. So she had to be there tonight. So my mother-in-law has the kids every other Monday. So I figured I'll go home, eat. Don't have enough time to shower, but sometimes we gotta sacrifice. My wife would beg differ. She would want me to shower so I smell better. But we're gonna go home. We got those 2 trees cut. Oh, beautiful place. Way up canyon, the other side. I've heard there's some elk on the other side of that ridge. I do not want to hike up that cliff after cliff after cliff, but maybe one day I'll go see if there's elk on the other side of it. Thanks for watching, guys. First time out getting wood up the hill. We'll be here for at least probably 3 trips. There's another standing dead redfir up that way. We'll be here for another probably 3 truckloads. We'll bring the family out. I'll let you see the river. Thanks for watching. Later. Oh, man. As I keep falling down this mountain, hey, I wanted to say one more thing. Thank you guys so much for your encouragement on that last video. The constructive criticism. Oh man, it's deep. The likes, the subscribes, the comments. Thank you. It really does. It gives you a drive, you know. I mean, I do this so that I can show my life to you guys, and really in the raw. I mean, I try to edit as much as I can with like the transitions and stuff. I'm not techie, but I try to make it at least appealing and informative. So thank you guys so much for subscribing and liking and being a part of the community, you know. I mean, I know not everyone can be out and do this and film, but I really do appreciate, even like the people that I watch, like I greatly appreciate the content that they create as well. And I mean, that's why I started it, for the people that I watched. They helped me so much in life. This is really the only way I could think to give back to more people than just the few people I take out here and there, my kids. And I mean, if I could reach more people and help them along the way, it means the world, you know. I mean, that's what Christ's love is for, you know. I mean, as it's April 1st, yesterday was Sunday, Resurrection Sunday. He gave his life for us so that we could in turn give our life for his gospel, and to preach it to the nations, you know. And his truth sets us free as we continue in him and accept him into our life and follow after his word, the Bible, and continuously read and study it, you know. And I truly believe that as a cohesive group of people, believers in Jesus Christ, that the enemy has no power over us, you know. So and that's how I come out here, to share that with you guys, to share all this with you guys, the beauty that I get to see. Thank you for watching. We'll see you later.